Oh yeah, that's it. Turn me up with the headphones. I walked into the party like a flamingo on a yacht, looking for a big, dumb, rich guy to take everything he's got. You had one eye thinking about mommy, and then you smelled me walk by, and all your family said don't flip and trust her, don't flip and trust her. And my big vein, my head is the size of a mountain, my big vein. I bet you regret that I found you, don't you?
Holy crocodile, folks. Do we have listen to this. You're not going to believe this. I mean, you are going to believe this because that's stupid. First of all, let me say this. Hello, Governor. Second of all, hello, my son. Now, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the button. Also, please follow the second channel. I dropped a video on there today. You guys are missing out. It's going to be in the description box, and I'm going to pin it in the top comment. If you need to find it, that's where it's going to be, okay? Let your fingers do the walking. Click it, bang it, do it. Let's get it. Now, let's get into this article. Number 1, be wary of those bearing gifts, especially junky, crappy gifts that probably cost 19 cents. The other thing is this. You would think H, from being a little tiny person, like knee-high to a grasshopper, his whole family probably told him, his whole life, hey, you know what? Because of the family that you're born into, and because of who you are, you got to be real careful, because a lot of people might act like they're your friend, but they're not really your friend. They might want to take advantage of you, or they want to use you for some way, or they want to use your associations for something. Nope. Not rocket scientist over here, and not Mrs. I worked at the Buenos Aires consulate for 3 weeks, and they wanted to make me the ambassador of Buenos Aires. Okay, please. This moron. Listen to this, okay? Not only were they with the crime boss, okay, who's wanted, all right? Now listen to this. This is out of Daily Mail. How Nigerian king who hailed Harry as one of his new in-laws is a con man. Huh. Never would have thought this. What, you know what they say? Like attracts like. Twice deported from America with a lengthy criminal record and a distinctly murky past. Put a pin in this. This guy is having problems with his visa, which, by the way, I don't think nothing's going to happen on it. Okay, please. There's so many problems going on right now. I think that's probably the least of, anybody's concerns is his stupid visa. I know they really want the IPP status. I get it. But they're never going to get it. Okay, they've screwed themselves 15 ways till Sunday. It ain't going to happen. Nobody's paying for that. Nobody wants them to have that access. That ain't going to happen. With people that are probably on a watch list by certain 3-letter agencies, and I'll let you figure out who those 3-letter agencies are, okay? Listen to this. Taking the microphone, right? Prince Harry, dumb shit that he is, gestures towards the Nigerian royals ranged before him, playfully calling them his in-laws. You know, here's another thing. Put a pin in this. I heard, allegedly, that they made $1 million each. Going plus all expenses paid and all their, whoop-de-doo. Oh, they put us up in a shitbox hotel in Nigeria. Who cares? Well, it's like having the best house in the worst neighborhood. Who cares? Anyways, he calls them his in-laws. Are you, really, dude? You're that cheap? You're that cheap? You give away you give away something that is such a gift that you should hold precious. You just give it away for nothing? $1 million? Really, you need $1 million that bad? On reflection, though, maybe it wasn't such a big joke after all, okay? Gets down here. Here we go. Look at this guy right here, okay? The guy with the, you ever go out to dinner and they have the napkins folded like a duck or something, like a bird, sitting on the table? Well, this guy's rocking that right here. I mean, yeah, it would be like a white napkin or a beige napkin or something to that effect. It wouldn't be this ugly-ass print color here. So these are the gifts that they're bought off with. These stupid beaded wooden things. What do we got here? 19 cents worth of garbage? Never trust the guy, by the way, that has gold rim anything. Sunglasses, whatever. Something's afoot. Okay? Anybody that's got gold little frames like this, never trust them. That's rule number one. Okay? I don't care if they're an alien. They show up in those little gold rim things. And it talks about this guy, right? And this guy has the microphone in hand. He turned to Meghan, who walked down the aisle on her wedding day by King Charles, and said, "Thank God you are one of us." Now, first of all, how would he know that? Because when she walked down the aisle, nobody knew she was 43% Nigerian. That didn't come out till she was on the podcast on Spotify. So how the hell did that happen? Okay? All right. Fair enough. Moving on. Now we get down here, right? Okay, so this is the guy. Okay? Let me read you this. The flamboyant, even for Nigerian royalty, this guy, Akambi, drives a canary yellow McLaren supercar and is known as the Funky King. All right? He wants to be the rapper. He's 56, okay? You're 56 years old, you're known as the Funky King. Now let's get down here. Let's take a look at this guy, right? His name's Akanabi, right? Let's look at this guy, right? Look at this shit right here. Are you shitting me, dude? You look like a Smurf cab driver. I mean, what in the holy shit where does one acquire such fashion? I mean, holy shit. What is going on here? I'm telling you, this guy, maybe he might have a Smurf factory. I have seen 10,000 pairs of Nike shoes. I have never seen this color in my life. So the Smurf, listen to this genius. Okay? You ready for the King Smurf, Funky King right here? First of all, I want my king driving his own. I don't want him driving a car. I want him riding in a car with a driver. And some security. That's what I want my king. I don't want him rolling down in Big Bird McLaren. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, let's get down here. This genius, right? Listen to this. So he's got criminal allegations, right? Listen how stupid this guy is, okay? This is who these two bird brains are dealing with. Okay, listen to this. Court records in the U.S. reveal an extensive criminal record. Brain surgeon once tried to cash a forged check for 247,000 euros.
You stupid, ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard! Jesus Christ, I've met some dumb bastards in my time, but you outdo them all.
An aggravated felony to which he pleaded guilty and ultimately left him facing the prospect of 20 years in jail and a 197,000 euro fine. You know how stupid you gotta be to walk into a bank with a 247,000 euro check and be like, yeah, I'd like to cash this. Oh, it's, how much is it? 247,000 euros? Yeah. Do you want that in 5s, 10s, and 20s? Like, let me just start reeling that out for you, sir. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go talk to my manager / we're going to call the 3-letter agencies. And you're probably going to have a SWAT team up your ball sack in about 5 seconds. So just hang tight. Would you like a water or something? I'll be right back, sir. Do you know how dumb you got to be to go do that? Do you know how stupid you gotta be to do that? You gotta be pretty dumb, okay? By the way, look at this photo right here, okay? More garbage. If they didn't throw this out before they got on the plane, I'm telling you, in the air, they opened the window and just dumped it right out. You know what I mean? This stuff did not make it to U.S. soil. I guarantee it. Please. Anyways, look at the filters on this photo. How many filters do we have here, okay? And by the way, if Groucho Marx, Omid Scooby, and Brooke Shields had a love child somehow, the eyebrows still would not. What has happened to Shiesty's eyebrows since H has met her is a phenomenal. It's like she has put chia seed powder on her eyebrows. I don't know what's going on. She sure as shit does not look like this. Okay? Capiche? So this is who they're dealing with here. The Smurf cab driver. Brilliant. Sell your titles for pennies on the dollar. And you know what, dude? And if you think people aren't paying attention to you because of this, and now you're associating with these people, right? And here's the other thing. Just put a pin in this. What do you think Nigeria wants from you? What do you think they want you there because you're just so fantastic of a person? You're so beautiful, and your conversation is just so enticing. They can't wait to see you. And you really bring a lot of value to them? Or do you think they want something from you? Or do you think they feel that they can get one over on you and kind of use you? What do you think, dumb shit? And considering you're about as dumb as a 2x4 on a good day, And no, that's no. By the way, if there's any 2x4s listening, there's no offense to 2x4s. 2x4s are good people, okay? You need 2x4s in your life, okay? Especially if you're a guy making some shit. But that's not the point. My point is this. If you see a Smurf cab driver and they start to embrace you and they want to give you free shit, listen to me. Listen to the guy who knows. Walk the other way, all right? Say no Smurfs, not today, and not tomorrow. Y'all be good. Let me know your thoughts. You're the best. Who loves you?
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.